Hello everyone, hope you're having a super swell day. Now let's take a peek at MapleStory 2's Cash Shop. Is it pay to win? Is it strictly cosmetic? Well, the answer to both of those questions is no. So if that is all you're wondering, now you know, and you can leave. But please don't go. First things first, in case you didn't know, 100 merits costs 1,000 NX points or Nexon points, which is $1 US. So effectively, if you move the decimal 2 digits to the left, you will see what something costs in US dollars. Let's look at cosmetics and mounts. Across the board, they seem to be fairly priced. Buying cosmetic sets and packages where available seems to be the cheaper option, ranging anywhere from around $8 to $14, depending on the amount of items you get in the package. Buying cosmetics as standalone items is a bit pricier, ranging anywhere from about $2 to $5 per item. The only downside is that not everything is in a bundle, so for those items that look great but aren't packaged up, you have to pay a little extra to buy them all separately. However, more often than not, there is a package available, so overall, things seem pretty appropriately priced in this category, like I mentioned before, for the amount of enjoyment you're likely to garner from them. So let's do mounts. Mounts are an easy one. They're all around $10, and from what I've seen so far, they're the fastest possible mount at this point in time. Some are a bit under $10 and some are a bit over. It's a fair price compared to what I was expecting mounts to cost, so hopefully this doesn't change. I'm hoping, given the amount of mounts that I'm seeing here and given the amount of diversity in them and that a lot of them seem a little samey, that most mounts will be earned through gameplay, God forbid. Next, let's look at functional items. We have an emergency radio that calls a medical helicopter for 30 cents. Haven't used this yet, but since it's forbidden in dungeons, I assume this is a self-res of some sort. Next is an elixir that heals 50% of your health over 5 seconds for 7 cents. I'm a little concerned about this one, but only a little. If I recall, there are comparable potions in endgame, and this isn't really necessary, so I don't think raiding or dungeons will require this unless you are super bad and need to use your secret credit card move to stay alive via elixirs. Next is the taxi helicopter walkie-talkie for 5 cents, which basically is a teleport from wherever you are to any taxi stop you've been to already. Some zones don't have taxi stops, so the 5 merits is more of a laziness tax if you don't want to walk everywhere more than anything else. There is also a token to rename pets for about 80 cents, so if you accidentally named your pet instead of muffins, this is $1 well spent for you. And after that, we have a whole bunch of inventory expansions for about $4 each that expand your inventory by 6 slots. In case you didn't know, your inventory is split up into lots of different sections, so that's why there's so many inventory expansions, because it's per section that the expansions work. I'm not really sure these will be necessary. In the first closed beta, I never really ran out of inventory space, and in this testing phase at least, your base inventory slots are pretty generous. On average, about 36 slots per section, but sometimes 60 and over 100 slots in the outfits tab, which is what everybody cares about anyways so that they can play Fashion Story. Almost through all these, we have the Guild Summon Scroll for $1.50, which can summon all your guildmates to one location. Pretty handy, similar to Warlock Summon in WoW when it's raid time. And lastly, a helium balloon that makes all the annoying things your character says about 10 octaves squeakier for about 10 cents, so obviously that's a must buy. Emotes are an easy category. They're all $1 to $1.50, and once you buy them, that character has them forever. Seems pretty cheap, and if there are a few emotes you really like, certainly worth dropping the merits for them. Next are badges. The first one you'll see makes all your armor transparent, but doesn't work on weapons. Basically, if role-playing the story of the Emperor's New Clothes is your dream, then this will be $15 well spent for you. Next is $3.60 for the auto-gathering badge the last 30 days, which, as you might expect, allows you to automatically gather until your chance of gathering is 0% without you doing anything aside from the initial interact. This doesn't work for fishing or music playing. There's also a 7-day option for $1.20, but you don't need me to tell you that this is an inferior option in almost every way, unless your spending cap is $1.20 per month, in which case, enjoy your 7 days of auto-gathering. The rest of these badges are chat bubbles or title borders, all $1.20 to $1.50, pretty reasonable for something that a lot of folks are going to see and remains permanently with your character. Instruments is another easy category. They're all $5 and of the highest quality that I've seen instruments so far. All instruments make a unique sound, so hopefully you aren't compelled to play instrument Pokemon, as that is going to run you about $90 worth of merits to buy them all that are here right now. Obviously all you need is the Ocarina to save Hyrule, so And that's basically it. There's the player-made designs that all seem to cost around $2, and then of course a tab where you can list your own magical creations for sale at the exorbitant prices that your masterworks of ingenuity deserve. Overall, I feel like the cash shop is pretty fairly priced. It isn't going to break the bank, and with a small amount of cash, you could happily customize your look and adventure away looking anime protagonist as can be. I'm not seeing any pay-to-win items, and any items that do affect gameplay are really just convenience over time. I am pleasantly surprised. This is Nexon after all, so I was kind of expecting a cash shop disaster. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and a comment if you did. If you didn't, leave a dislike and tell us why you disliked it in the comments. I will be leaving our Twitch channel in the description, where my brother will be streaming his Assassin gameplay all through Closed Beta Test 2. So come say hello to us there. And with that, I hope you have a great day. Bye!